Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can tell, I got the Camaro back in the garage. But before I tell you what happened to it, what we gotta do some work on it. I already worked on one thing. I fixed one problem it came back with, and now we have to fix another problem. But let me show y'all what it is, what I had to do rather. Let me get this hood open. So far it's riding pretty good, but we just gotta address a few things. All right. So when the car came back from the dealership, this right here was where, I know on the last video, it was cracked, but this was in two pieces when I got it back. So what I've done, I got a piece of vacuum line that I found over there, and I just kind of split it, got this thing temporarily fixed until I go back to the dealership and order another one of these vacuum lines, or wherever this line's called. It goes to the intake right there. So I fixed that one. I don't understand how come they didn't replace that. Maybe because the car was modified or something like that. They probably didn't want to fool with it, but this was split in half. So I did fix that right there. And another thing we have to do, you can see the belt. Now they did offer to replace that, but I did not know what kind of belt they was going to do it. And I said, well, I will put that on there. So I went on and got another belt. So that's what we're going to be doing, replacing this belt to make this car run back to 100%. So let's get that started. All right, the first thing I've got to do is take this methanol line off. Just break it loose. No, last time I was afraid to do this part because my luck. So the methanol line is removed. Just got to take the elbow off right here. Yeah, I did it myself. I want to do it myself, and that way they won't be charging me any more than what they just did. It's crazy. So, just gonna continue to remove stuff. Things on there pretty good. So let me go ahead and finish taking that off. All right, I got my 15 on. Let's get this belt off. Oh, it's on there good. Slide it off this way. All right. Just to make sure I know how to put this belt back on. I did take a picture of it, so. Hey, come on, come on, come on. All right, here's the belt. You can see how damaged it was. All right. Let's put the new one on. I'm gonna need some light down there. I got the belt routed the way I want it. I just gotta make sure it's on it's on there real good. Make sure everything is seated. Then we be good to go. So I got everything put back on. That's a huge throttle body. So yep. So all those shredded, all that stuff that was on, like this stuff right here. I don't know if y'all can see it. But anyway, all that stuff is coming from that hose down there. You see that? That's where all that stuff was blowing out at. Part of the belt, all that fuzzy stuff. That's where it was coming from, I believe. So I'll tell y'all what really happened. Let me put all this stuff back together and we'll talk about it. So I got everything put back on. All my lines are tightened. Everything is good. So guys, what really happened, what caused that antifreeze to leak is this right here. My thermostat housing, somehow it cracked. And when it cracked, it got all the antifreeze got on my belts and stuff. And that's what made it slip, whatever it did, whatever the damage it did. But it was all this right here. That right there was cracked. So that's all it was. But I'm glad I got it fixed. I didn't want to fool with it. Bought a new belt, fixed my hose, but I had to find a new one. If anybody know the name of this hose right here, hey, leave it in the comments. I think it's like an intake vacuum line or something like that. I'm not for sure. So I know how to order one, order the correct part. So well, we got this on. Let's fire this thing up and see if it'll stay on. All right, let's give this thing a start up. Hope the belt stay on there. What's up? That's loud. Like everything's okay. Now let me go prime my methanol. All right, prime the methanol. Make sure it don't leak. Got methanol now. No leak. All right, we got that done. So now all I gotta do is top it off with some methanol, and then we'll give it a test drive. All right, it's the next day. Let me get this thing a cold start and pull it out, and we'll go ahead and give it a test drive. We didn't get to do one yesterday. It was too hot. But anyway, let's get it started. All right, so what I'm listening for is any squeaking in the belts or anything like that, like it did before. So I know it's going to be kind of hard to hear it because this car is kind of loud. But we'll see what it'll do. This car sounds really good. So I don't hear anything. Got my GoPro guys, everything seems like it's okay. My GoPro failed, so that's the reason why they probably won't have no good footage. So with that being said, guys, it's probably it for the video. But I'll go back to the house and check everything, double check, and make sure everything's all right. Let me check everything, make sure the belt and everything's good. Topped it off with methanol yesterday, so we good. All right, guys, it's gonna be a wrap for this video, man. I'm gonna put this car back in the garage. It's starting to get real warm out here again. I know yesterday the humidity was like 100, and right now it's early in the morning. I feel like it's like 95. So that being said, guys, I'm out on this video. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out.